Okay. Hey, happy Moon Day. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth, and you are too. Welcome to this week's Moon Day deck pour reading. I appreciate anyone who stops by. I appreciate anyone who watches, anyone who supports. I really appreciate you. Everything you need to know is in the description box of this video for you to see. My Linktree, my email, my social media, my Venmo, my Cash App, if you would like to donate or tip, which is very much appreciated and is helpful. And the information to book a reading with me, everything you need to know is in the description box of this video for you to see. For this week's Moon Day deck pour reading, we will be channeling with Darius Ta, the Egyptian god who is supporting the collective's highest good and the highest good. And if you hear any extra sounds during this reading, I apologize in advance. Life is life. Life is lifing, and I will handle it if it gets too much. And like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's very much appreciated and it's helpful. Let's get into this week's Moon Day deck pour reading. All right. Oops. Let's fix it. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. Let's see. Let me fix this a little bit. I'm sorry. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's begin. Then I kind of want to see if I could push it this way a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. We could adjust it as we go along. All right, let's go. So for this week's Moon Day deck pour reading, the topic is manifested abundance. The first card to come out is the Sun. Second card to come out is the Devil. The third card to come out is the Page of Wands. The fourth card to come out is the Ace of Pentacles. The fifth card to come out is the Moon. The sixth card to come out is the Temperance card. The seventh card to come out is the Death card. The eighth card to come out is the Lovers. The ninth card to come out is Five of Wands. And the 10th and last card to come out is the Queen of Cups. And bottom of the deck, which is the summary of all of that, you got the Six of Swords. Top of the deck, you as you're watching this right now, you've got the King of Wands. This is definitely about manifesting and like your intuition and feelings and feeling through it and all that stuff. You got a lot of major arcana cards here. So let's begin. I'm reading it here. There's a new beginning. Just something could be about the self. For the most part, I see there's something about a new beginning. I'm reading it again. Some of y'all could be seeing 666, right? Yeah. Some of y'all could be seeing 666, or it's a confirmation number for you after this video or something. There's something about rebalancing. So maybe there's something about starting over again, a new beginning, rebalancing, and it could be about your health. It could be about yourself. Reading it again. Hold on. And there's a change or whatnot. Something about a change. So yeah. Um, there's definitely like something about a new beginning, a change, Of course, if it's like a new beginning, something about reorganizing or evaluating, rebalancing stuff, getting it back together or something like that. It could be about yourself, it could be about your health. And then I guess technically there's like ascending number, so it's like 4, 5, 6, and it could be like moving forward or just like ascending, getting better or whatnot, expanding. hmm We have so much major arcana cards here, and I'm reading those. There's something about like it might be an ego death. There could be something about ego death and like shining the light on what is the devil, shining the light on what is like temptation or something, shining the light on like the devil type of things. And like something could be super clear, um, or whatnot, shining the light on something, on like the truth of things, or just showing you in your face what is super clear. And it could be like an ego death for you, like you can't really run away from it or whatnot. It's in your face. And then there's something about like, okay, like maybe it's bringing shining a light on like something that you need to bring into harmony, into balance. Something could be about temptations as well. Like maybe there could be something about like temptations or things that it's like not temptations, but things like if you're like a person who overly indulges in things, food, maybe money, overindulge in maybe like substances like drugs and stuff. So maybe something's shining a light on that, or whatnot, or just shining a light on what was like the devil kind of antics, like temptation, distractions, all that stuff. And it could be like an ego death, it could be like a pill to swallow, but I feel like it's showing you where you need to balance or rebalance. And this could be your health. I said like the food and stuff because it could be your health or whatnot. It could be something about your spirit in general, like your energy in general. It could be about your mind, it could be about your emotions, but I feel like it's like something about your spirit, your mind, body, soul, or something. And I'm reading it again. Um, so there's something about with the Page of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the King of Wands, there could be something about like growing pains or like maybe like the whole thing about going from one stage to another, especially like in your life or like maybe like age or whatnot. Um, And there's something from going from the Page of Wands to the King of Wands. In between that is like the Five of Wands, where there's like conflict or, the winds of change or whatnot arising. There's something about also like getting a hold of your energy, getting control of your energy. And then I'll just say that like you have all that you need. And then there's something about like the 5-point star and like mind, body, soul, but I know the 5-point star is not mind, body, soul. It's something else with the 5 star. I know what it is, but I don't remember specifically what it is right now. Sorry. But it is like mind, body, soul, like getting all of your energy together, like aligning it, realigning it. Um, Maybe like going through chaos, learning that, or that being revealed, or like maybe as you're realigning or you getting yourself together, it's like showing you about like that the chaos of the wind of change is like showing you like what to get together or something like that, or in the middle of it, like getting your energy together, mind, body, soul, something like that. Okay. And you know something, we're in Pisces season. We just entered Pisces season today. And the end of it seems very intuitive. Like you can see what something is or whatnot. You know something. It's like the Moon card and the Queen of Cups, and it gives me like the High Priestess stuff. Like you know something. You already know it. Like I feel like it's in your face. I feel like Ta is just saying like it's showing you exactly what you need to get together or something like that. Okay. There's something about like your temper, maybe. Oh, so there's something about like choosing happiness, moving forward, um, and choosing happiness, moving forward in that energy. It's like you decide, it's like a decision, like a mental decision to move forward. And that's in harmony with balance, with moderation, and happiness. There's something about putting death to the devil. Putting death to the devil. There's some type of ego death as well. There's something about being reborn. Um, when it comes to like the devil energy, like putting death to that and starting anew. There's something about having control over energy or whatnot. I want to read the King of Wands real quick. And okay, I'm gonna read this. No, because I don't want to lose that. So and like I don't know. So I don't know. I sometimes find things and I get obsessive about it, about watching it or whatnot, because it just brings me like peace and nostalgia and stuff. So I'm watching this like reaction from this dude about with the Harry Potter series. And like, him, like a lot of other people were like, oh my gosh, all this time, like, Dumbledore knew and da da da. Maybe Dumbledore was a horrible person, da da da. But I was like, no, what Dumbledore was doing, Dumbledore is a true wizard. He's a true alchemist. Um, where he sees things for what it is, whether it's mental, emotional, whatever it is. He sees things for what it is and knows like that what he can do about it, what he cannot do about it, what he has control over, and what he doesn't have control over, and what has to like play out. or whatnot. So Dumbledore, they were like, oh, the whole time he knew, even from like Harry Potter's birth, that he possibly might have to die along with Lord Voldemort. It was like, and he didn't tell him, da da da. But I feel like he, throughout the whole series, he was very strategic, him and Snape and everybody else, because, and didn't really say anything also, because I just feel like you had to be strategic, and like he did what he could do, he knew what he couldn't do, and basically things had to just play out the way. And I also feel like even though like it was a prophecy or whatnot, that Harry Potter had to die along with Lord Voldemort, obviously from the end of the series that he didn't. I feel like also what a true like alchemist or like wizard or witch or whatever, um, spiritual person knows is that yes, things need to play out the way they need to play out, and at the same time, sometimes you never know when the universe or God or whatnot could like flip the script kind of thing. And of course, the universe, whatever the energies, flip the script in Harry Potter because at the end he didn't have to die. He did all that stuff or whatever, and Lord Voldemort is gone, and Harry Potter's still living. So, is this something about like just seeing things for what it is and kind of like playing it out or something like that? So let me read the King of Wands here. It says upright is entrepreneur, authority through power, dynamic and then dynamic. Be a fair and compassionate leader by letting rational ideas shine through your entrepreneurial spirit, materialize solutions with clarity and confidence so that others feel comfortable supporting you. There's like some type of ego death though, and like a death to the devil or something like that. Getting energy together. I'm gonna move forward too. Um, hmm. There's something about like moving forward and like childlike energy, and harmony. I want to read the Page of Wands as well. What does the Page of Wands say in here for them for this deck? So the Page of Wands, it says creativity, potential, inspiration, and ideas conceptualized in your vigorously creative mindset. You are in a fertile environment full of seeds of inspiration and potential, so don't be afraid to go for it. I feel like there's like a need to be in this like a hopeful energy. This feels hopeful, like a hopeful energy, like a childlike energy, before like a child like is told that they can't do something or whatever, they are imaginative, they believe in things or something like that. Maybe something about that, and being like this childlike creative energy and harmony or whatnot. When it comes to starting a new foundation, starting anew or whatnot, there's something about, yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It feels like it could be simultaneously or it could be either or. Like when there's the winds of change, just I think about it like about the weather, like the tornado and stuff, or like when things are moving, sometimes, things are moving. So when things are not like stable sometimes or whatnot, it's like things could start happening when the winds of change are happening. Things could start happening. Chaos could come in. I feel like that's like that's like the time where the devil energy or like whatever energies, you know, or just like try to come in gaps and try to like throw you off balance, when you're starting anew or whatnot. Um, Also, just maybe starting anew. So there could be, just because there's like starting anew or starting a new foundation, there's something about like winds of change and like conflict as it's happening. Also there in that same breath is like the winds of change could like be also like pushing you to start or as like something like that. It's all simultaneously. But there is a need to, even though like all there's maybe chaos and stuff arising, whatever it is, whether it's the devil, whether it's other people, whether it is what it is type of thing. There's a high need to like literally still like be strong enough to stay in in a solid energy, like in a solid foundation. And I feel like there's something about seeing through the veil. Either you need to see through the veil or like there's some type of intuition. You know how to move. It's very interesting how it like this is how it ends over here, and like it's Pisces season and stuff like that, and it gives me the High Priestess because to me the High Priestess card is the Pisces card. It's something about intuition, seeing in the dark. I like to say personally that like the full moon in Leo, because the sun rules Leo, the full moon in Leo is like the brightest and the strongest, and you see things super clear because it's the sun and the moon, and we have the moon in Leo, if you understand what I'm saying. And like there's just no way of not there's no veil. There's no way of like not seeing stuff. We're also in the wax and gibbous moon where like it's just kind of just readjusting as we were building up to the full moon for this cycle. Um you see where things are, where things need fixing or things need whatnot. There's something about that intuition. I feel like or if you don't, you need to sit out and do something to figure out. So yeah, that. And then I'm gonna clarify. I'm gonna read this go in order, and then like I'm gonna clarify with three cards, and then I'm gonna pull an oracle card and all that other stuff that I usually do. So all right, so I'm reading this in two ways with the sun and then the devil. There's joy, there's happiness here for you or whatnot. That could be what you're manifesting or whatnot. Just be aware that, the devil energy is around the corner. And I always want to just like clarify that like things could just be what they are. It doesn't have to be, oh, something's coming after you or whatnot. At the same time, it could be, you know what I mean? Sometimes I feel like conflict and the devil energy tries to find any gaps. It tries any opportunity because it's a desperate and ass energy. Like so it tries to find any opportunity. So when you decide that okay, I'm manifesting this or whatnot, and you have to make changes and you have to start anew, it I'm telling you, like you have gaps or you're moving. So it tries to like trip you up or whatnot sometimes or what but there's something about like shining the light, either shining the light on the devil, like it's obvious what is like the devil, what is temptation or something like that. Or there's something about also like you are manifesting happiness, joy, or whatnot, like true, genuine happiness and joy. And the devil energy is gonna just be there. The energy of chaos, the temptation, all that stuff is just gonna be there. There's a little bit of like needing to stay in this like this energy. It feels like a childlike to me, or like this like hopeful. I never got that from the Page of Wands, but it's like being in this hopeful or energy, creative, hopeful, childlike energy. Um, Even through that, especially like when you are starting something new, a foundation from the root. There's something about also keep your I'm getting a little bit like keep your emotions in check, seeing things for what they are, seeing through the veil, seeing things for what it is. It was 10-10. Especially when things come up, seeing things for what they are and just keeping your cool, keeping your balance, your moderation. you have to practice that whole thing of like seeing what it for what it is and just not reacting or just like seeing for what it is and then just like move accordingly, stay balanced, stay in moderation, stay on your square. Some of y'all may be going through or are something about an ego death, like a death in rebirth. I feel like it's all to like rebalance stuff, to like get things back in order, to get things in or harmony, even amongst the winds of change and chaos. And I just feel like it might be simultaneously or either or. The whole point thing of you like changing or making changes, situations, people, energies may not like that. So chaos comes from that. They're like, you're changing now. Oh, you're making this new. You never had this boundary before. Da da da. Da. Oh, you never did this before. Da da da. Like, this whole thing, you know what I mean? Or also, it could just be, like, just because, like, now is the winds of change, you're moving or whatnot. It's this whole thing of, like, it's just stirring up stuff. But you know yourself. You know where you're going. Let nothing throw you off. Also, see things through the lens of love. Always nurture yourself and something about compassion. That's what I'm saying. Seeing things for what it is and, like, act accordingly kind of thing. And it's like the boat is your intuition or the compass. Your intuition is a boat or your intuition is like a map or a compass and you know where you're going and you need to make that decision. I'm getting king of swords in my head. You it's just like you can't be immovable. You know where you're going and you going this way. Nothing can push you that way. You're going this way. I feel like Six of Swords sometimes for me feels like somebody's just fed up, they made up their minds, and they going forward, they're just moving forward. They made a choice to move forward. You, as you're watching this right now, it might be some type of sovereign type of energy too. I was getting that, especially when I was reading the King of Wands, something about sovereign energy. There's something about also just having like just over exceeding or over mastering your energy. It's like been there, done that type of thing. You know what it is, and yeah, let's clarify this with three cards. And this is a general reading. If you'd like a personal reading, you can visit my Linktree or you can email me to set up a day and time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. And whenever I go live, I have $17 tarot readings if you are interested as well. And like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's very much appreciated and is helpful. All right, so let's clarify. Okay. The card went all the way over there, and it's the Chariot card. You know what it is? Yeah, here we go. You know exactly. This is all major arcana cards. You know exactly what it is. The energy is super clear. Like, so you make a move. Um, Some of y'all may feel pressure. The pressure is good and worse, so y'all may feel pressure or just in your head, or you're letting the whole chaotic stuff get to you. You need to focus on what is for you. If it's not for you, then act like that. It's not my job. From what you call it, Jake and Josh, when they were it was like this TV show and they met the actor or actress, whatever, and her line was, "That is not my job." It's not. To clarify, we have the moon again, shadow, the moon card. We have the world card, which is the universe card. Um, and we have the Empress card, which is fertility, and that's the abundance card right there. And then we have the Chariot card, triumph. It went all the way over there. Um, yeah, I just feel like something about you seeing it. This could also be relating to the wrap up of the if maybe some of y'all do moon magic or something. This is like the wrap up of the moon cycle, maybe. And it's like you may have been like an empress creating or whatnot abundance through like this moon cycle, whatnot. There's a wrap up of it coming up, of course, because we're in a waxing crescent moon. This is the full moon week, and there's something about moving forward, and it's in confidence and everything. Something about revealing in the stars or something like that. Revealing in the stars. Some of y'all could be using, that's what I'm saying, like astrology or like the moon cycle to create abundance. Keep moving forward on that. You got to be confident. And there's just something about the moon like revealing all of that stuff. And then okay, so let's call out. I feel like every sign is here. But we're gonna call them out anyway. So we have what? We do have Leo. Who is this here? We have Leo, we have Capricorn, we have Cancer, very heavy. Right now we are in the Cancer moon, the waxing gibbous Cancer moon. We have Sagittarius, we have Scorpio, we have Gemini. Yeah, Cancer very heavy here, and I feel like because they're talking about the waxing gibbous moon in Cancer is today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Yeah, the moon is in Cancer. There's also surprisingly, oh, because it started in the new moon. Okay, we have Capricorn as well heavy. We have Aquarius, and it could be that's what I'm saying. So we're in the cycle of the new moon in Aquarius to the full moon in Leo. It could be talking about that. Um Even though this is the cycle of the new moon in Aquarius to the full moon in Leo or whatnot, sometimes the moon kind of like how you say flows into other signs as it's moving or whatnot. So it did start in new moon in Capricorn. Then it was like the new moon in Aquarius for 2 days. So it's something about that maybe. I feel like you know what it is. You know what you got yourself into. Uh, I don't want to say contract. I just feel like maybe some of y'all just like had this thing of creating. Maybe y'all use moon magic or some type of astrology, whatnot, and like so that's what I mean. In the middle of it, you got to stand in it. You got to be so confident, keep moving in it, um, no matter what happens or something like that. But there's something about that. Um, Maybe there's something about also creating like stable like stability. It's more of like the Cancer what you call it intuition to me though. So yeah, what I said Leo. Capricorn, Cancer heavy, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Gemini, Aquarius. There's Libra as well and Taurus. That's what I'm saying. Who's not in here? Virgo's not here. That's the only one. So you could be any of those signs. Those signs could be in your chart. It could be the energy of this reading. It could be any of the planetary placements. I kind of said a little bit of what's there or whatnot. You could look into that yourself. And yeah, just giving me this whole thing about creating happiness, maybe also materializing happiness. I want some of y'all to be careful of maybe I don't know why, a subtle thing. It doesn't have to be drugs. A subtle thing of like indulging in substances, alcohol, or drugs. Maybe it could be about your health, and indulging in like foods that are not good for your health. It could be something about your emotions, um, maybe TV or something like that, but something about that. I feel like it's like overcoming, um, it could be also just overcoming a lot of things and mind, body, soul kind of thing. I feel like you know what it is, like, or whatnot. You know what it is, and you just have to stand in yourself and not allow anything to throw you off. Because it's very obvious. You are the master. You already mastered your energy or something like that, or something like that. Or you need to. There's something about transformation, seeing things for what it is. I don't know why I keep getting a little bit of rehab. It's giving me that whole like withdrawal. So it could be literally or not literally. It could be just like a metaphor of like maybe if you're manifesting yourself into happiness or out of like the depths of hell or whatnot. Think that's what I mean. It's like withdrawals when like, and I think about Pookie from New Jack City, like when he was withdrawing, like he was shaking, he was feeling crazy, you know what I mean? And then yeah, Pookie again, he yep, R.I.P. Pookie. But that's his name, right? Pookie. Pookie, is that him? But at the end he succumbed. He succumbed back into his addiction. Even though he went through all this stuff to like get rid of it. He went to depths of hell to get rid of like his addiction to crack and all this stuff. And he was doing well, but then like he was put back into like an environment of like whatnot, doing all of that. So he did like succumb back to his addictions and he ended up like dying and stuff. But yeah, ooh. Well, I've gotta again, but I gotta reshuffle that again. But yeah. There's something about abundance. Also, I'm getting this whole thing of the devil's a lie. The whole thing about like things closing in and things popping up, and I know it's gonna, it does materialize, and it scares you and does all this stuff. And I'm remembering Harry Potter, especially when like Lord Voldemort was trying to like get him through his mind and stuff like that. But and all this stuff, right? But like always, Harry and everybody else pushed through it. Things were actually happening and materializing, but they still held their energy and was like, no, like, and eventually they beat Lord Voldemort because they kept through all those movies, kept going and kept standing in their energy. And then there's something subtly about like, yeah, y'all are transcending a lot of stuff. It could be that what I said, all that stuff. It could just be whatever it is for y'all. It feels like just transcending it, and it could be like a heavy energy, but this is it. You know what I mean? This is it. Stand strong. Whenever it feels like it's closing in or a lot of stuff is happening, still stand strong in it. Know that you're abundant, and there's always like a window, there's always a door or something like that. There's always like a new beginning. And you really have to be honest about what you call it. You have to be honest about everything. Like see it for what it is and then okay, what do I do about this? Mm. Okay. So we're gonna do a card. So it's those signs and I think that's what some of those things are or something. So yeah. Okay. There you go. Yeah, you gotta move in integrity. So yeah. The card that came out is step by step. Step by step. It's tempting to get carried away by the allure of a completed goal, but you can't see the whole journey before you reach the end, let alone the outcome. As we take steps on our path, more landscape becomes visible. Doors open, things we couldn't have imagined at the outset happen. It's okay to not know everything right now. In fact, it's impossible. So focus on what's right in front of you. Look for the magic in each step, and your journey will take the right shape. Future you will be so thankful you started. And then this is a quote by Lao Tzu. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Yeah. And move with integrity. Do not, I'm telling you, every step needs to be of integrity, period. And follow the synchronicities. Follow the synchronicities in the little things. So that is it for this week's Moonday Deck Pro reading. The topic, manifested abundance. That was interesting. If you would like a personal reading, you can visit my Linktree or you can email me and set up a day and time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's very much appreciated and it's helpful. And peace out, y'all. Do, 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 do. All right.